What's the smartest way you tested which family members actually loved you? My grandpa died last year and left me 10 grand in his will. But before I could touch a single dollar, I had to open this sealed envelope he left just for me. Inside was a letter written in his shaky handwriting that said, I needed to test my family first. He wanted me to pretend he left me nothing and gave everything to my siblings instead. Then wait 30 days to see what happened. So at the will reading, when the lawyer asked if I understood my inheritance, I lied. I told everyone grandpa had cut me out completely. My parents just nodded like it made sense. My sister Emma actually smirked. My older brother Kyle shrugged and said maybe I'd learn something from it. But my little brother Jake, who's only 14, looked genuinely confused and asked if I was okay. Within a week, Emma was already posting Instagram stories about her Europe trip she was going to take with her inheritance money. She even tagged me in one saying, sorry not sorry, with a laughing emoji. Kyle started lecturing me about how grandpa was teaching me a lesson about responsibility. My parents acted like I deserved it somehow. Mom kept saying things like, your grandfather was a wise man. Whenever Emma brought up her travel plans at dinner, Dad would nod along and add that maybe this would motivate me to work harder. Nobody offered to share. Not a single person. Except Jake kept asking me weird questions like if I had enough money for groceries, and if I wanted him to lend me his birthday cash. He was literally the only one who seemed to care that I might be struggling. The 30 days felt like forever. Emma kept bragging about booking flights. Kyle started giving me advice about budgeting and finding cheaper apartments. My parents would make these pointed comments about learning to stand on your own feet, but Jake would slip me $20 bills when nobody was looking and offer to split his lunch money with me. On day 30, I invited everyone to dinner at Grandpa's old house. Emma showed up wearing a new designer purse she'd bought early with her inheritance money. Kyle brought printouts of job listings he thought I should apply for. After we ate, I pulled out the real will and Grandpa's letter. I read it out loud, word for word. The part that hit hardest was, find out who sees your worth when there's nothing to gain. Emma's face went white. Kyle started stuttering about how he was just trying to help motivate me. My parents looked like they wanted to disappear into the floor, but Jake started crying. Not because he was upset, but because he was relieved I wasn't actually broke. He said he'd been saving his allowance to help me pay rent, and was worried I'd have to drop out of college. Right then and there, I wrote Jake a check for $5,000. I told him Grandpa would have wanted him to have it for being the only one who actually cared about me as a person, and not just what I could give them.